To whom it may concern, with all the abandoned buildings on Foster Drive and Plank Road, there should be something done to them to help them with their productivity in North Baton Rouge. I have a lot of ideas as to what should happen in some of these buildings that I'm willing to share. My first idea is a soup kitchen that's maintained by students at the culinary school, the school for cooking. A second idea I had, second chance, a combination of a homeless shelter, rehab center, a place where you go to earn your GED, and a mental health and workforce assistance place. Some of these buildings have been sitting for years with nothing done to them. Isn't it time for a change to make that better? The more progress that happens on both sides of town, the better the local economy can be, and the better the reputation for the entire city. Please consider this. My name is Emmanuel.
He's Javon H. from MyScene TV, and we're here in North Baton Rouge, not too far from the airport in the familiar area. And I have with me a concerned citizen, Mr. Emmanuel Self.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
And great having you on. I learned about you through, you made a reference to Eden Park in a note that you wrote. I learned about it on Facebook through an old coworker who I used to work with at Eden Park. So with all that said, what inspired you to write the note?
Well, I've lived in that side of town, the Eden Park area, the Fairfield area, the 70805 area for like a really long time. And, I was there back when the Star Hill Baptist Church was just a collection of trees. I've been there for a long, long time. You see all these abandoned buildings and you see all this available space and people don't want to do anything with them. What are we supposed to do, or what is people supposed to do when there's nothing to do, Because you got kids growing up in this neighborhood, and they're going to be sitting there bored as hell too, and the first thing that they do is, rather than pick up a book, because there's no book there, they're going to pick up the closest thing they can find, and it's going to be a gun.
It's funny. It's interesting you say that. And you mentioned Eden Park. Like I said, I used to work there, and I couldn't mention firsthand how, kids are going to be kids, and things definitely did sometimes get interesting, but they have nowhere else to go in many ways. And you had these kids that came from Park Elementary and Capitol, and even as far away as Broadmoor Middle. They used to come there in droves when my new supervisor, she implemented like game nights and stuff like that. They used to come there just for that. So that's part of what's missing in that community. I'm actually kind of picturing that as almost like a trampoline park. Oh,
you see what I'm saying? Right. And I actually did suggest that once to Breck. I went to Breck a few times a few years back and suggested that they establish like a trampoline park in one of these. See, like these bigger buildings, these abandoned department stores. Maybe a trampoline park is too expensive. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that is a problem.
Some kind of rec center.
Yes, and I mean, would it kill to have an indoor track, indoor basketball court, an indoor, and the reason why I'm saying indoor is because the weather is not guaranteed to stay like this, So it's like,
it wasn't like this yesterday.
Exactly. So it's like, what better way to promote some kind of, some sort of athletic ability? I ain't gonna lie, food tastes good, but if we have a place to work out,
I love a good meal.
Oh yeah, everybody loves a good meal. Shoot, I mean, this is
Tony's crawfish, seafood.
like right next to, I'm gonna give me something probably to snack on after this.
What you call yourself earlier? A practicing comedian?
I consider myself to be a practicing comedian.
There you go. What do you hope for this side of the city in 5 years?
In my note, I suggest, a place to go to maybe help out some homeless people. Like a homeless shelter, a place where a person is guaranteed to find a job. Or let's just go on the other side of the spectrum. If you can't do anything with the buildings, get rid of them and make a park out of it.
Extra like green space and open air.
Yeah, exactly. If I could think of that, and I'm just some dude, then what's stopping who's in charge from considering that option?
Gotta leave it there. He's Javon H. Emmanuel. Beast. I love it. Great having you on. He's Javon H. Emmanuel Self, MyScene TV. We're out.